Now, if you are in Nigeria and you rely on public power supply for residential or industrial use, then you should not be told that it is grossly inadequate. Many have resigned themselves to fate and embraced generating sets as alternative source of power supply without regards to the negative effect on health and climate. One renewable and clean energy source, which is solar, has posed itself as exceedingly abundant in the country. But how well has Nigerians embraced this alternative energy source and harnessed the resource? Justin Ben-Uyi will tell us more about this.
As it stands today, the country has recorded a peak grid electricity of 5,615 megawatts, and the transmission company of Nigeria, TCN, says this has been the highest so far in history. Despite this milestone achieved, electricity demand estimates and projections for the country suggests that demand is already substantial and increasing rapidly due to population and income growth. Facts from Energy for Growth Hub indicate that Nigeria is one of the most underpowered countries in the world, with actual consumption 80% below expectations. Self-generation in Nigeria is extremely prevalent. Nearly 14 gigawatt capacity exists in small-scale diesel and petrol generators, and nearly half of all electricity consumed is self-generated. This implies a huge unserved demand. In trying to bridge this demand gap, a more robust way of exploring alternative sources of energy which are renewable now comes to play in the minds of experts in the power sector. Endowed with a vast renewable energy wealth like the sunlight, Nigeria is blessed with a solar radiation of 3.7 to 7.0 kilowatt hour per square meter per day, a resource the country has made attempts severally to harness.
Over the years, the focus has largely been on upgrade systems. Even in the last few months, the ministry, working with our partners, have commissioned close to 50 mini-grid projects, mostly solar projects around the country. We haven't done a great deal in terms of grid-connected solar, and this is for the reason of the peculiar situation of the market.
Solar initiatives seem to have made much better headway recently. In 2017, two communities in Kaduna celebrated 2 years of uninterrupted power from the 90 kilowatt solar photovoltaic off-grid system installed in the areas. Also in October 2016, Nigeria's first solar plant was inaugurated in the University of Ibadan. Just 8 months after this, another solar project, the completion of the first set of solar-powered estates in Abuja, was announced in June 2017. These and many other instances are indications of the readiness of Nigeria to embrace renewable energy. However, insufficient awareness, high cost of acquisition, and poor investment in the technology is spotted as a major setback.
So my concern here is that for us to be able to join the other League of Nations, since we are not, nobody transfer technology on a platter of gold anymore. Technology is not really, nobody transfer. People talk about stolen technology of some sort. But for you to be able to do that, there must be one enabling environment. There must be that conscious and deliberate effort to ensure that you are working towards, achieving a result in a particular field or area. And in this case, we're talking about the solar source of energy.
A question on the lips of Nigerians now is, why has the country not yet appreciably harnessed solar energy to meet high-end operations and also replicated solar projects in urban areas, just as other countries have adopted?
The federal government is spending money, but the federal government needs to spend more money. This is the point that I'm making. You see, if you make solar cells in the country, the price, the cost of these solar panels will drop substantially. It may even get up to 60% or half of it. There will be very drastic drop. And there are so many benefits. In addition to the reduction in cost, which will make these solar panels more affordable for more people. You are going to have job, creation.
Experts in the sector now opine that renewable energy should be swiftly adopted as a national alternative. And since solar energy has been explored to an extent in Nigeria, it could be the much-awaited solution for Nigeria's electricity crisis. The call now is that it will only be wise if solar energy is fully embraced and massively replicated across the nation. Justin Bemunyi, NTA News.